Welcome to 10th Standard Maths Central Board syllabus. Trigonometry we are taking. Today I am going for exercise 8.1 in your NCERT book. First 6 problems we are going to discuss in this video. Those who have not watched the previous video where we have discussed the examples, I will give the gist. That is what you are supposed to know in trigonometry. In trigonometry, you have to remember how to find sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, and their reciprocals, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. Opposite by adjacent, sine. Adjacent by hypotenuse, cos. Opposite by adjacent, tan. And the reciprocals, of course, you can easily find out. Now let me go for the first problem. I am giving a continuous number. Already we have discussed 5 sums. And so I am going for 6th sum now. But as far as your exercise is concerned, this is the first problem in exercise 8.1, question number 1 to 6 we are going to discuss. The first problem is in triangle ABC, right angle at B, and you are given AB equal to 24. And BC equal to 7 centimeter. You are asked to find sin A, cos A, then sin C, cos C. A very simple one. What you are given? A triangle ABC, right angle at B. And what is A? This is B. So you give the name CA. AB is 24. BC is 7. You have to find out hypotenuse. So find out that hypotenuse square is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is 24 square plus 7 square. 24s are 576. 24 into 24. Again I am going by Vedic maths. 4 4s are 16, carry over 1. 4 2s are 8, another 8. 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 1, 17, so carry over 1, 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5, 576. So practice more problems, so that will be easy for you to multiply by Vedic maths. 576, 7 square is 49, that means that x square equal to 625. Then what is x? X equal to 25. Now you know all the 3 sides. You can go for sin A. A is here. So according to this sin A, opposite side is 7. You write always the formula opposite by hypotenuse and then substitute. That is 7 by 25. What is cos A then? Cos A is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side, and then this is hypotenuse. Adjacent side to A for this. So for this is 24. 24 divided by 25. And sin C. Here is C. Therefore opposite is 24. Hypotenuse remains the same. 24 by 25. And what is cos C? Cos C is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent for this angle is 7. 7 by 25. So the problem is over. A very simple problem. So all that you have to remember is that sin theta, what is cos theta, that is opposite by hypotenuse and adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay ba? So shall we go for the 7th one? And the second problem in the exercise, and 7th problem the continuous way. The next question 8.1 exercise la, this is second problem. Since I am giving continuous number, 7th problem, tan P minus cot R. You are given only 2 sides. Find out the third side. So what is the third side? QR. QR square must be equal to 13 square minus 12 square. This is a very simple one. Therefore I can do straight away 169 minus 144, which is equal to 25. Therefore QR equal to 5. As far as possible, you can remember also, this is we call it as 3, 4, 5 and then 5, 12, 13. Or Pythagorean triad. If you square up this and square up this, add it, you will get this. square of this, add it, you will be getting the square of this. So this we called as Pythagorean triad. But you have to do this part. For checking up you can remember, that's all. If it is a one more question, you can just immediately say that it is 5 and then find out the value of tan p. Here is p. So tan p is opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side to p? QR. Adjacent side is PQ. Therefore, the answer is 5 by 12. Okay. What is quarter? Cot means adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side to R, that is 5. Let me write that. QR divided by opposite side PQ. So this is 5 by 12. What you are asked to find out? Tan P minus cot R. Tan P minus of cot R, that is equal to 5 by 12. Oh, again 5 by 12, which is 0. You are getting answer 0 for this problem. Very interesting one, isn't it? Now let's go for the 8th problem. Sin A is given. You are asked to find what is cos A and tan A. Draw a triangle, right triangle of course. Mark somewhere A. So this is hypotenuse side. For this angle, this is the opposite side. Therefore, this is adjacent side. Sin A is opposite. So this is given as sin A equal to, let me give the name ABC. So opposite side, that is BC by AC, is given is equal to 3 by 4. Let me write more clearly, 3x and 4x. BC is 4x and BC is 3x and this one will be 4x. This is your BC and this is your A. So BC is given 3x and AC, opposite side by hypotenuse, that is 4x. We have to find out this. Therefore, what is AB square then? 4x the whole square minus 3x the whole square, that is 16x square, minus 9x square, that is 7x square. Then what is AB? AB equal to root times of 7 and x. So let me rewrite this. Draw the figure. Here what happens now? Say this is B, I am taking A and this is C. Opposite side, this is 3. AC is given, hypotenuse 4 and adjacent side is root 7. X you can write it or leave it also because it's going to get cancelled. Now you go for what are the things you are asked to find. Cos A you are asked to find out. Cos A. What is cos A then? Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is for A root 7, x, hypotenuse 4x, get cancelled, root 7 by 4. What is tan A? Tan A is opposite by adjacent. What is the opposite side? Opposite side is 3x. Adjacent side is root times of 7 times of x. So 3 by root 7. So the problem is generally the students, what they do is immediately they write 3, 4, immediately 5 they put it. Because very much they are familiar. 3, 4, then 5. Just now I said that is a Pythagorean triad. But 5 must be hypotenuse. Whereas here the hypotenuse is 4x. So it will be in something else, not 5. So you find out and then do it. Now 8th sum is over. I go for the 9th one. Question number 9. 15 cot A equal to 8. Find this value of sin A and secant A. Draw a triangle. Mark somewhere A other than right triangle, either here or here. From here I can say cot A equal to 8 by 15. What is cot A? Adjacent side by opposite. So adjacent side is 8. Opposite side is 15. This is what they have given. Now we have to find out AC square. AC square equal to 8 square plus 15 square. That is 64 plus 225. that is 289. Then what is AC? AC is square root of that. 289. You know that it is 17 square. So 17. So now what you are asked to find out? Sin A. What is sin A? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side is 15. 15 by 17. Secant A they are asking. What is secant A? Secant A is hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse is 17 for A. This is A. Adjacent side is 8. So 15 by 17 and 17 by 8 is the value for sin A and secant A. Now question number 10. Question number 10. Secant A is given. You are asked to find other trigonometry ratios. Secant A, what is that? Secant A is cos A adjacent by hypotenuse. So this is hypotenuse by adjacent. So you are given, if this is A, hypotenuse given, that is 13, adjacent side is given. You have to find BC. BC square. Without that you can say that 5, 12, 13 is a Pythagorean triad. You must get 5. Check up. BC square equal to 13 square minus 12 square. This is a simple problem, so I am doing straight away application of 169 minus 144, which is 25. Therefore BC is equal to square root of 25, that is 5 centimeter or 5 units. Instead of centimeter you write 5 units. We got draw secant A. What is secant A? Given 13 by 12. They are asking to find other trigonometry ratio. Therefore immediately you find what is cos A, reciprocal of secant A. So 12 by 13, reciprocal of secant A. Now find out sin A from the triangle. Sin A, opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse, which is nothing but 5 by 13. Sin A reciprocal is cosecant theta. That is cosecant A. So that means that is reciprocal of this 13 by 5. What is cos A then? Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side to A? So 12. I have already done the cos A. Again, why should I do it? Now I have to go for tan A. So tan A, opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 5, adjacent is 12. That is tan A. The last part, what is cot A? Cot A is reciprocal of tan A. That is, therefore the answer is 12 by 5. So the problem is complete. Very, very simple problem. Now I go for the last problem for the day. That is for this video. Question number 11. You are given angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B. Then show that angle A equal to angle B. Just recollect the question number 2. That is your example 2. Where it is given that two triangles, angle of one triangle is given as angle of another triangle. That is angle B equal to angle Q. So we have proved the two triangles are similar. And from that similarity we proved that the angles are equal. Okay. Now here the same triangle A and B. So that means it must be the same triangle. So you are given that angle A equal to angle B. Cos A equal to cos B. You are asked to prove yes, A equal to B. Is it alright? What is cos A? Cos A is given, isn't it? Let us find what is cos A here in this figure. Cos A equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. That is AC by AB. What is cos B? Again adjacent by hypotenuse for this angle, that is BC by adjacent by hypotenuse AB. What is given? Cos A equal to cos B, which means that AC by AB is equal to BC by AB, which implies that the denominator is same. Therefore AC equal to BC, that is the sides are opposite to angle B and opposite angle A are equal. If the sides opposite angles are equal, therefore AC means angle B equal to angle A. The angles opposite to equal sides are equal. That is a property. Sides are equal. Therefore the angles opposite to the sides for the ACB For BC, opposite side angle is B. Therefore, we have proved that angle A equal to angle B. So don't get confused with the previous example. That's why I have mentioned that example 2 they have given likewise cos something equal to cos something, but in two different triangles. So that becomes a little bit complicated. We have to prove that the two triangles are similar, and then only we can jump to the conclusion that the angles are equal. Whereas here, very simple one, the same triangle, two angles are other than 90 degrees are said to be equal. Cos A equal to cos B, sorry, they said that cos A equal to cos B, and they are asking to prove that angle A equal to angle B. So very simple problem, we have solved it. So in the exercise, we have done about 6 problems. The remaining problems we will see in the next video. If the class is up to your expectation, then why don't you subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.